Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about sequencing. What is it? How do we teach it? I'm Norma Jean from Time to Shine Teaching. Thanks for jumping on this with me and taking a few minutes to learn more so that you can teach more. So what is sequencing? Sequencing is any time we need to learn something in a particular order. So that could be days of the week, months of the year, the order of the planets. There's lots of examples of sequencing. Even kids learning how to spell their name is a sequence because those letters have to be in a particular order. Excuse me, I have been battling this flu bug for a week. I'm finally feeling better, but you can probably still hear it in my voice. But anyways, the alphabet is actually a big sequencing activity because it's 26 letters that need to be learned in a row. And that's quite a lot. Now, typically when kids are little, we teach them the alphabet in a sing-song. And I am a big proponent of teaching through music and through songs. I use it all the time. But in this instance, I'm not a big fan. And here's why. Kids just learn it as a song, but those letters or those words, A, B, C, D, they really have no meaning attached to them. They're not making the connection between that word and the symbol that it represents, right? So another reason I don't like it in a sing-song too is that LMN sounds like one letter and when it's actually three. So the way that I teach the alphabet and how I teach alphabetizing, which is like a lifelong skill that kids and people use throughout their entire lives, is by breaking the alphabet, those 26 letters, into 4 strips. And then teaching one strip at a time, each one building on the previous one. So this week I put together a cute little Halloween alphabet strip activity that I want to share with you guys. And let's go ahead and take a look, okay? All right, so here we go. Here I would hand the kids these, 7 cards here. And I would ask them to put them in order like this. And then I have them tap and say the letters A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And they do that several times, right? Until they're feeling confident. And then I would probably tell them, you know what? That looks a bit too easy for you. So I want you to close your eyes. I'm going to try and trick you. And when they close their eyes, I'm going to turn 1 card over. Now I just printed these on paper. They're better printed on cardstock. Easier to turn over, easier for the picture not to shine through on the back. Anyways, then I would have them tap again, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So they're naming the one that's missing. They're not just pointing to it and telling me what it is. They're doing the whole strip again. And then they tell me what comes after C, D. Oh, look, you're right. Let's try again. Next time I would turn 2 down and then maybe a different 2 and then another 2. And then when that got easy, I would do 3 and 4 and 5 until finally I had all 7 of these turned face down and they were able to tell me. Then I would practice with them what comes after C. And we would play games so that they could tell me what comes before F, what comes before B, until they knew these first 7 letters forwards and backwards, and they knew which symbol represents each letter. Once they'd accomplished that, then I would go on to the second strip and I would teach just these 6 letters, H to M. Same process, right? Tap and say the letters, play the games, reinforce with other games. Once strip number 2 was really solid, then I would put 1 and 2 together and do those as one activity. Once that was really solid, I would move on to the third strip and I would teach it thoroughly. Once it was really solid, I would add it to 1 and 2 and we would be doing 3 strips together. Once that felt really, the kids were feeling really confident about that, I would move on to the last strip. And you can see that I've, changed the pictures for them so that they're very distinct because we do also want them to learn what the strips are. So the first one is A to G. The second one is H to M. The third one is N to T, and the last one is U to Z. And why this is important, I'm just going to turn this back around. Why this is important is that how many times, or even test this on a child, can you tell me what comes after R? And they're going to start at A, right? Because they haven't been taught this. And they're probably going to sing it. So once we have kids with this method fully integrated, if you say to them what comes before T, they're going to say S. If you say what comes after H, they'll say I. And what they'll do to get there is if you say what comes after H, they'll start at H because they know that's what the second strip is, H to M. If you say what comes before P, they're going to start at N. They're not going to start at A because they know that the P is located in the third strip. So it really is a quick and efficient way for them to do it. And then it's going to serve them later in life as well when we don't even think about it, but there is a lot of times that we have to use alphabetizing, even with the technological world we live in today. So this is a really great skill. And as I said when I first started, there's a lot of sequencing in our world. We just don't think of it that way, right? The days of the week, the months of the year, the letters in our names, the seasons in order, the order of the planets, the list goes on and on. So this is just one method that we can use to help kids learn things that need to be sequenced, is by breaking them into smaller chunks and learning them one at a time, then combining. Learning the next one, then combining. So I hope that was helpful. I actually have this available in my store for download. It's free to my founding members right now, but it's a low price for anybody else. I also wanted to remind you that it's not too late to take advantage of the Magic E Haunted House free download. It's such a fun way for kids to learn the Magic E rule, and it fits into the theme. There's also a black and white haunted house. If you wanted to make it an art activity first, they could color their own haunted houses and then turn it into the Magic E activity that reinforces both the short vowel sounds and the large vowels, sorry, like I said, still battling this cold a little bit, the short vowel sounds and the long vowel sounds. As well, the first alphabet strip from my reading, printing, and spelling program is still available for free download. It comes with everything you need to start teaching, including video tutorials where I show you exactly how to do the lesson, what order. It's even scripted. You don't have to think about anything or look for anything extra. It's all there. So I'm going to put the links to that down in the comments below for the for the alphabet strips that I just showed you, for the haunted house, Magic Key thing, and for the first letter pack. So, excuse me, I hope you'll take advantage of that and provide me with feedback. Let me know what you think. If you think I can improve, let me know. If you are struggling with a particular challenge right now, let me know. Maybe I can help you. Maybe I can create something that will support your child's learning or behaviors. So I'm going to let you go now. You have a great Thursday and happy teaching, everyone. Take care.